Chicago is one of the most diverse cities in the US, but it is also a city that is the most segregated. And this is because of the practices of redlining and the housing covenants, where housing covenants had landlords sign contracts where black homeowners could not buy houses in quote-unquote white neighborhoods. One of these public housing establishments was the Robert Taylor Homes, which was torn down in the early 2000s. Now, we took a trip up to Bronzeville, where the Robert Taylor Homes once sat, to talk about the elementary schools that once served the area and the elementary schools that serve them now. In the area, there's a lot of abandoned properties, one at a grocery store. When we were walking around the area, we did not see any other places where people can get groceries, which causes an issue for people to be able to eat healthy. And this is what a food desert is. And there's also just a lot of abandoned places in that area where they could be remodeled into being homes. Now, especially the schools that sit abandoned, which was McCorkle and Farron, still sit there abandoned. Well, McCorkle's in the process of getting torn down. Farron still sits there empty, depraved of the joyful laughters of students that once called that place home. Gentrification lies rampant within Bronzeville, and State Street shows it pretty well, where one side is falling apart. The sidewalks are very underkept, and there sits a lot of abandoned properties, overgrown grass, and garbage. Well, if we go to the other side of the street, the sidewalks are well maintained, the streets have lesser potholes, and it seems to be better taken care of. Now, Ludwig Elementary took in the students that went to Farron Elementary when Farron Elementary was closed. Ludwig Elementary, also known as Beethoven Learning Center, has taken in the students that once went to Farron Elementary School, which now sits abandoned. Walking past Farron Elementary School, you see in the windows flashcards and little graduation stickers from just before the school closed. Something I noticed is that the schools in the area have their signs that are very outdated. Well, Beethoven Learning Center still has enrollment dates for 2023, and DuSable High School still has their senior night ball. We're still seeing schools not being taken care of in all sides of the city, but it's more prominent in the south side. The racism in Chicago public schools will still persist if we don't fight for a better quality education for our students, and we're going to have to continue fighting it to be sure our students get what they need.